I can see all of you. More earnings, more earnings, more earnings.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Can you hear me? Are you hearing me very well?
Yes.
Yeah. Mrs.
Yes,
asked a question that I always smile when I had such question. She's asking when I started Longrich and what made me to start Longrich business.
Yes.
Well, no doubt, before I started my Longrich journey, I was in other MOLM, but I'm not going to mention names here. I was in another network marketing, but in me, it wasn't easy to leave my former company and join Longrich. But at the second thought, I decided to give it a trial when my upline was always disturbing me, calling me, following me up. So one morning like this, I decided to give it a trial. And I told her, babe, I won't let you down. And I did not let her down because I know the reason why I started Longrich business. One, I wanted to compare Longrich with other MLM companies, no doubt. And I needed to have another source of income apart from my former company. So I know my why Longrich journey. And it has not been easy, but I thank God. I thank God because to push Longrich business, not only Longrich business, to do network marketing as a whole is not moi. It is not come and chop chewing gum. But if you know your reason, if you know the why, if you're hungry for success, if you see other people making it in network marketing, you have no choice than to challenge yourself. I challenge myself. I use the little contact I have. When they fed me, I started to look for new friends. I call them new friends, new business partners. How can I have 1,000 names in my phone? And when there is an opportunity to share, I will tell them to come and join me and do the business, and they will say no. I started by deleting them in my phone. I started by creating a space so that I can be able to add more business partners to my life. I started Longrich journey in the sense that I needed to try another company, but this thing they said that trial will convince you. That was what really happened to me. When I started receiving small alerts, I told myself, if A is doing it and getting so much money every Thursday, that I have no reason that I cannot make it in network marketing. And that's my why has been helping me out. I use all the strategies. I use my network. I use my WhatsApp. I even to the extent I was doing zone. I always visit Lagos and Abuja because I'm afraid of traveling. Yes, I'm afraid of traveling, but when it comes to flying, I love flying because the stress is a bit easier. But staying in the car 8, 9, 10 hours is always a very big challenge to me. But I give God all the glory because after moving around, God has given me a little testimony because it's not easy to push any network marketing. And you can see that you are successful in that company. I can tell myself that I am successful in network marketing. In less than a year and 2 months, I was able to qualify for a car of 3.5 million and a trip to China, all expenses paid from the company. I think it's a lovely one.
Congratulations.
It is something to think about because to push any network marketing, it is not easy. You need to be consistent. You need that faith. You need to be focused. You need to be sharing your opportunity every morning. Each morning you wake up, you tell yourself, how many people have I shared my business? Yes, because there is no ready to do the business, you must patronize me. Either you buy the daily consumable or you buy supplements. You must buy something from me. During this COVID-19, I was able to sell 19 alkaline cups, all online. I use my status. Yes. I always update my status with supplements. Even if you don't want to do the network marketing with me, you can help and buy the products. And buying products, you are giving me PVs. Yes, we are selling our toothpaste 1,006. I sell 1,006 because I know what I want. I need that PV. That value matters a lot to me. So to nail it all, I know my why. I needed to be financial free because somebody that will just wake up, you don't have 1 naira in your pocket. You'll be thinking you get it from your village. Now you get from your village anywhere. It is your own laziness. When you tell yourself that if other people are making it in network marketing, that you will make it in network marketing, man, you will grow fast and you will have a story to tell. We are just starting the business. The business is yet to be started. Let me use that word. We are yet to tap from Longrich ports. As far as I'm concerned, I'm about to start the business. The business is not yet started. I thank my upline for really disturbing me and telling me to come and try another company. And when I came, I benefit. I saw the benefit. I saw a lot of opportunities in the company. So I am glad that I give it a trial. And by the special grace of God, we are still pushing.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Wow,
Chimama.
congratulations.
Thank you so much. Now, Chimama,
Yes.
you know that a lot of people want to do this referral business, networking, but they're afraid of referrals. Now, how do you get referrals? I just want you to give us an overview of how you get referrals in your business.
Okay, why? Well, you will meet some people that will tell you that I cannot talk, I cannot refer, I don't know how to bring somebody. Fine and good, you cannot talk, you cannot refer, you don't know how to bring somebody. But it's these same people that will wake up 5 a.m. and dress up for work and go to work and stay in a traffic for 2 to 3 hours before they can get to their office. At the end of the month, they will pay them peanuts. It's these same people that will leave their office and go for marketing. At the end of the month, they will not see anything tangible. Yet, they cannot talk. It's still the same person that will tell you, I cannot repair anybody. They will go and do hair and buy good weave-on and wear. And they will tell their friends, I bought this weave-on from so person. So if I meet that kind of people, number one, I will laugh. I will ask them, you cannot refer. You don't know how to talk. You don't have anybody to bring. Go and bring goats. We work with the goats. You don't have friends. Bring their enemies. We work with them. You understand? In this business, you really need to make them know that number one thing is that referral, that recruitment. You will change their mindset. I always get that kind of people. What I do is this. I will tell them there is no business in this world. There is no business so far as we live. All the business needs referral. Even people in the village that are working, this period is period of farming. They are farming. Yes, somebody will say, oh, will you come and farm for me tomorrow? You will say yes. Do you need somebody? Yes, I need 2 people. By so doing, you've given that person referral. You make them know that, hello?
Yeah,
hello?
We're here.
Hello? You make them know that there is no business that you do that you will not refer. People that works in the bank, they do referral job. Even I saw text the other day that GTV sent to me. Bring somebody to open account with them and you earn 100 naira or thereabouts. When I saw the text message, I laughed. It is all referral. So you have to change their mindset that there is nothing you do in this life that you cannot refer people. Even when you are sleeping, you are referring people. Because in your dream, you will see people. You will see people in your dream. Yes, when you're walking on the road, somebody you can stop and say, Madam, please, oh, I'm going to Shelter Africa. Which road is Shelter Africa? By so asking question, it is a referral. So why would you love to refer and get paid? That is one. Two, I will tell you, man, you are using toothpaste. You are using cream. If you are a lady, you are using hair dandruff shampoo. If you are a man, there is no money, you don't use roll-on. You use toothpaste. Every morning, every month, every day, you will go to nearby supermarket and buy those things. But when you come to Longrich platform, man, when you buy those products, you get paid. Any products you buy in Longrich platform, get paid. We call it switch your brand and get paid. Yes, when you switch your brand, you will get paid. You need to let them know that in this life we are living, everything, even the eye you are looking at someone, it is a referral. Sometimes you will use their this, yeah. Someone like this. By the time you are doing it, so everything you do, you will be on the track. It's a refer. So why can't you refer? You tell them the benefit of referring and make money. Not to tell your friend, oh boy, that joint sweet, oh, now there we drink for me yesterday night. You will refer your friends to go and drink in a joint, so you will not get one. I not tell them. The same way we are using to talk without being paid is the same way I talk and I make my money.
That's correct.
You can and wait for manna to fall from heaven. Manna will not fall from heaven. No, even in the Bible, God said that He will bless the work of your hands. Which work are you having that you want God to bless?
Yes.
What are you doing that you want that blessing from God? Every money you will be talking. At the end of the month, you will not get 1 naira. You will charge your phone. You will recharge your data. From morning till the night, you go to Facebook, like. Oh, now so, like. You will not sell any products. You waste all your data every morning, every day, every month, every week. I don't waste my data for nothing. And you don't come to my inbox and chat me rubbish. If you chat me rubbish in my inbox, I block you. Either you come and do my business or you buy my product. So those people that tell you that they cannot refer, they are the ones that do good in network marketing. I've made them several. By the time I sit them down, I tell them the benefits of referral. They will wake up and start doing the referral. So I love referral. I'm eating from referring people. I love talking to make my money. Result cancel insults. When they see your result, all the insults will bury itself. So what are we saying? You cannot talk. When you see your name and say, brother, good morning, brother, good evening, brother, good afternoon. That greeting is referral.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
So if you cannot refer, you will not be my friend. You need to use what you have to get what you want. So this has gone when somebody will tell you, I cannot talk. You cannot talk, but your mama gossip. Your own gossip get PhD. You get BSc. Still, you cannot talk. Man, I love talking. The same way you cannot talk, the same way international mama talk, and I qualify for car of 3.5 million. The same way you cannot talk is the same way I talk, and I got my China trip of 1 million. The same way you don't know how to talk is the same way I talk. I'm making it every Thursday. You don't call me and start discussing. You call me, we discuss business. You don't come to my inbox and inbox me, baby, how far? Ask me, baby, where are we going to prospect? Because I love making money and I love money and I hate insults. So if it is to talk that we put food in my table, Chidima, I love to talk. I love talking. So bring those people that cannot refer to me. Let me baptize them. Let me soak them with my anointing and they will start talking and they will make good in network marketing. Ask me more questions.
Oh my, that's
Fire mama.
that is our leader. You can hear her. She's a go-getter. She's a daring woman. She's always ready to make achievements. Listen to the way she's talking. You know that that's a caterpillar without brakes. I'm telling you, no brakes. You can't stop her. Chimama, thank you so much. Please adjust your camera a little because we are not seeing your face properly. Let's adjust your camera a beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, now, so we have new members in our team.
Okay.
And I tell you, some of them feel lost. Some of them feel it's not working. Some of them even leave the group, they're not interested. What advice would you give to new members that just joined us? New members in our team.
Yes, when it comes to new members that just join us, number one, so many of them join without knowing the benefits of the business. So many of them just sent money. Oh, let me send this money to Chimama. She has disturbed me a lot. Now it's left for you, you that is the uppy, to follow them up. Even when they left the group, you call them if they are in your states. You visit them, you sit them down, you carry biro and paper, and tell them the benefits of the business. You tell them about the health. After telling them about the health of the business, the health part of it, you tell them how to make money from the business. That is what most of them want to hear. How to make money from the business. That is what most of them want to hear. Are you getting me?
Okay.
Are you getting me? Let them together.
Yes.
There are many types of earnings in the platform. If the person is not really okay to refer, you make the person to know that the person can buy this cup at the rate of 19,400 and sell it if the person knows how to sell 25 or 30,000. By so doing, that person is making money and your PV is growing. You need to tell them that, okay, give me 3 people. Try and bring 3 people. I will mentor your 3 people to bring their 3. This is all about recruiting. It's all about bringing people into the system. When they left the group, no, don't leave them like that. Follow them up. If they're not in your state, you call them. You create another WhatsApp group. You mentor them. You do seminars. You do voice notes and send to them. If God bless you as the upline, you are capable to recruit. When you get a registration that is a direct registration, you can sponsor and place for them, or you give them with the sponsorship, because that alert always motivates them. That has really helped me a lot in this business, especially for the people that appreciate, because it's not everybody that appreciates it. So many of them will think that they are doing you a favor by joining you, without knowing that you are building the business for yourself, not for anybody. Yes, if you are active, you are working in that person's one leg. For that person to earn, that person has to do another thing in the other leg. So you need to bring them down, nurture them like a newborn, a new baby that don't know anything about the company, about the business, about MLM. You tell them how it works. You give them that encouragement. With your faith, how strong you are, you can be able to convince them. And those kind of people always do well in network marketing. It happened to me. I purposely removed few of my downliners from my group. And the other one that left, I followed them up. The ones I removed, do you know what I did? I told them, do you know why I removed you? You've been in that group for a long time. Bring 2 or 3 people, I will add you back. Because so many of them, when you remove them from the group, it gives them a very big shock. Another thing, any of your team member that is not doing anything in the group, remove that person. Privatize that person. Tell the person that I'm removing you because you are not active. This group is for active people. Yes, if you want to be in that group, go and bring 2 people, or bring 3 people, or bring one. Exactly. By so doing, you are drawing them closer to you. You call them every other day. If you cannot call, fine, you chat them. If you cannot chat them, you give them voice notes. There are so many ways to kill a rat. You understand? Coming into network marketing that you've not done before, it's like a newborn baby that you just gave birth to. You know that newborn baby, the pikin don't know anything, man. You go to pamper the pikin, they give the pikin breast, they give them food, so the pikin go grow. Representer? Yes. Yes. So you need to really pamper those kind of prospects. You pamper them and let them know benefits, the health benefits of the business. By so doing, you've gotten them and you've won their heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, we all know that we have COVID-19 in our economy. It's all over the globe. A serious pandemic. And now with this situation, what advice can you give salary earners, those that are salary workers, and those struggling financially? What advice can you give them?
Well, so many of them are always being stubborn. And this, I too know, has killed most of them. You understand? I called my account officer the other day. I say, if you can invest 41,000 naira in my platform in the next 3 years, that 41,000 naira will give you 10 million. How will you feel? You know what she replied me? She said, Madam Chidima, is it for real? I said, yes, madam, it is for real. And you are not investing the money, you are putting the money to get products. And it is one-time, lifetime registration. Number one, their mindset. So many of them you tell like that will be like, make una carry this una MLM go. That's so MLM come and carry all of us for grave. And they remember that MMM was a Ponzi scheme. It's not a network. You cannot put your 41,000 naira and go and sit down and want it to come over. No, you need to work it out. You need to work it
That
out.
is what
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, you need to work it out. So you need to tell them, this job you are doing, you need a plan B. We are not telling you to leave your work. If you're a government worker or if you're a banker, nobody is telling you to leave your work. But we are telling you to put your money. We are telling you to come and do another thing. In case of this plan A did not work, you can eat from your plan B. You understand? By so doing, you still go ahead and tell them the benefit of the business. And you tell them that if they cannot talk, fine, we have professional talkers. You can send your contacts. Send them text messages that so person will call you to tell you how the business is. Since you cannot talk, you are deaf and you are still deaf and dumb. You cannot be deaf and dumb. You must use one. You understand? So you tell those workers, you tell the government people, the benefit of plan B. You cannot laugh. This thing has killed so many people in the society. I cannot talk. But they talk so much. You cannot talk, but you are talking. You understand? So by so doing, you tell them that having a plan B will not make them stop their job. You don't have time. No problem. We have the time. Yes, we have the time. Give us your contact. We follow up your contact and bring them into the system.
All right. Wow, our story room is filled with a lot of exciting stories. I hope you will like the story room. Story. My own story. Chimama has downloaded her story for us. For those of us that used to see her flyers, we see her chatting, today we have seen her live. That is a Diamond 5 leader, car 3.5 million naira car qualifier, a China trip qualifier in less than 2 years. So she is our mama, and she has been there for us. We have heard all what she has said. It is real. It is exactly what she did, and that is where she is, and that is why she is where she is now. Adopt that. Take up your business personally as your business. Don't think it is offline matter. No, be offline matter.
Oh,
Business. So when they are late, enter your account. I mean, you go remember offline. No, let's be real.
that's true.
You go remember offline. You go remember. You go just the money. So stand up, wake up, take up all of that. All right, let me share my own story. How I ventured into Longrich Bioscience International. As a mom with 5 kids, struggling with my career as well as supporting my family, I couldn't make ends meet. It was tough because my job couldn't pay my bills. I was a salary earner, just like what she said, and I was struggling financially. I ran into other businesses and it didn't work out, which I ended up being a bankrupt. Let me put it that way. Not until a friend and a sister, who is Chimama, our Diamond 5 leader, came to me when she heard, that a friend is almost going down the drain. In short, I lose hope. She told me, babe, let's try this company. Someone just talked to me about it. Well, I needed financial freedom. I needed to go out from the ropes of bankruptcy. I needed to start being a support to my family all over again. And I took all my salary for that month and gave it to her. She still remember the story. I even struggled to register my kids. She told me, you have to do it. You have to do it. This money that you're going to use and register is one-time registration. And you're going to get it back. Put in this money. Bring in those kids. I joined the business. 15 months ago, that was when I joined the business. When she introduced me to this multi-billion-dollar manufacturing company that produces under OEM and ODA. I'm talking bioscience. And the company has not disappointed. I am proud that I am a member of
now.
has the life. I am happy. I have bounced back, and I have also raised leaders from this platform. I have raised a lot of leaders. I have made families to do their own and their aiming. We have a female so this business is something I would advise anybody. If they are struggling financially, if you were in the shoes I was, if you want to change your finances, to change level, you know what I mean? To change level, make your enemies they look, say, who be this one again? Now Longrich go do amo, no be any other thing. If you want your family to live a good life in the next 2 to 3 years, now Longrich, I know go talk with you, I know. Longrich will give you that comfort. Get dedicated, share the business, switch your brand. Our products are very effective. One of the products that made us to, as a family, to venture into Longrich International fully was the pants liner. The pants liner is a very good, very effective. They are Kalenko. We all are using Longrich. Everything in my home is Longrich products. Longrich has changed our lives. Longrich has increased my finances. Every Thursday, now so I hear bagam, bagam, bagam. No, they are there taking na alarm. So please, if you are here as a member, get serious with the business, and you are going to enjoy alerts every week without delay. Thank you so much. We have one of us here, a banker. I want her to share her story. You know, bankers don't have time, but I don't know how to do this business. I'm telling you, this lady is managing 2 groups. This lady is running trainings like what? In short, nowadays, sometimes I have to tell her, babe, give me some of that, your materials, make I read. She's a banker. She is a leader, and she is a Diamond 3 leader. Let's hear her story. Princess Emma.
Hi, everyone. It's so good to be here. Well, where do I start from? Okay, I'll try to make this really brief. You should not for any reason feel you are safe because you have a job, because you're earning a salary. You are not safe. The truth is, things have changed, times have changed, and I am so happy I took that decision. I have not regretted it for any reason. For most of us that know how the bank industry is, it's crazy, it's hectic. You know, you're out early in the morning and you get back late at night. You barely have time to do anything. So I've been running that way for a few years now until my upline, she's here, Mrs. Kufre. She talked to me about it and I didn't pay attention because for me, I felt it's not going to work. I told her, I gave her all the reasons why it will not work. Anything she says, I keep telling her, just forget it. I don't have the time to do it. I barely have time for myself. Where will I have the time to be talking to people? It can't happen, you know, but she kept telling me, you need to have a plan B. You need to have something else doing. And definitely she was right. For those of us who are up to date with what is happening, the banking industry is, in fact, the most dangerous industry to be right now because you could be thrown out anytime. It doesn't matter how long you've been there. It doesn't matter what you're doing. They can just wake up and just tell you to go home. And most of the time, people are sent home without anything, nothing. The best they can do for you could be just a few months' salary and you are off. And so this is where you spend all your time, how many hours in a day you are working and you are not, you know, having the time to do anything. So one day I now said, okay, let me think about it. Let me do my research. Let me do my own investigations. I'll get back to you. I went back. I started doing my homework. Of course, thank God for technology. Thank God for the internet. I did my own research. That's why I tell people, if someone talks to you about something, don't just wave it off with the back of your hand. Go back and do your homework. Find out about it. Be convinced. So I did my own studies. I did my research, and truly, it was genuine. This is no joke. This is not a game. It is real, people. It is so real. So I told her, okay, I will try, but I'm not giving you any guarantees that I'll be able to do anything. Let me just see. You know, I started out, and the next thing I got an alert. I'm like, really? Is this for real? You know, I started seeing payments weekly. No be say weekly. You know, when weekly payments makes rubbish your salary. You know, you are no longer waiting for salary. You have money coming to you on a weekly basis. All right. It changed my mindset. I said, what? If it's like this, when I'm not even doing much, then I need to be serious. I need to sit up. I need to run. So I started strategizing. I started coming up with different things to do. And of course, like I always say, team is important. I mean, the coaching, the mentoring, you know, the trainings has been superb, second to none. Okay, and so far, I just attribute all the wins and successes to this group, because if you are not in the right team, it will be difficult. Yes. You will just be moving about blindly because you won't know what to do. But when you have someone guiding you, telling you, go this way, no, do like this. Sometimes she calls me up personally. I saw what you did. Oh, that is good. Okay, do like this, do like that. It's amazing. So I really want to encourage you guys out there. If I could do it, if I'm able to do it, anybody can do it. I wake up and I leave the house 6 o'clock on the dot. I get back most times 8 o'clock, most times 9. But I still endeavor to run this business. Why? Because it is working. Guys, it is working. So you don't have any reason to say, no, you can't. Don't tell me I can't talk to people. I can't do this. It's not true. Women, you dress out and someone tells you, this your dress is fine. This your hair is fine. This your makeup. And the next thing you tell the person, okay, this is why I bought it. You refer people to your shops, you refer people to your tailors, you refer people to your clothiers, you refer people all the time. So it shouldn't be a big deal for you not to be able to talk to someone and tell the person, okay, this is what I'm into. Come and join me. It's working, it's interesting. So change your mindset, change your mentality and go for it. I don't know how many of us heard the story of a banker. I don't know how many of us heard the story of a banker who resigned from her job because of Longrich. I mean, for me, that was the last straw that broke the camel's back. For me, I was like, for real? I had to go through her profile. I had to go through her. I just had to make inquiries for myself. This lady grew in the banking industry to the level of a branch manager. That is no joke. No be beans. She had put in years and grew to that level, but she resigned. Why would she do that? Because she has gone into a business that was paying her weekly what her job paid her all together in a year. I don't mean in a month. What she got weekly is what she was getting in a year. So I think that is enough for someone to think again, sit back and think. Well, I tell people, if you are into something and then you realize, okay, I'm not doing properly, I'm not doing well, check out. If other people are succeeding in this thing, tell yourself, I must succeed as well. What is it that they are doing? Find out what they are doing. Ask questions. Don't feel too big to ask questions. Come down and learn. I want to do this thing. I want to know this thing you are doing. Find out what they're doing and do it as well, and you will succeed. That is how it works. That is just how it works. So please, I'm just trying to encourage all of us. If someone has talked to you already about this business, if you are here to join us, please do so. Then if you are also already in the business, but you are new, don't feel like, okay, I'm just joining. These people, they've gone far. Where will I even start from? No, no, no. There is no excuse. This business is easy. It's sweet. Do it as you like. As it is sweet you for body. Just the do am. You decide your pay. That is it. You decide your pay. This is one business that can turn you into a millionaire in a very short time if you know your onions. Just sit down, do the research. What can I do to earn this? What can I do to earn this? People are making it too. I know go lie give you. As for me, I've already given my employer a timeline. This business, I must hammer. I will give my employer a sack letter. Yes. So wake up. Wake up. Seriously, if you are sleeping, wake up. If you're already into the business for some time and you are not making progress, I don't know what you are doing. Because as for me, I am running and I am not stopping. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, that's sweet, Osama. Wow, thank you so much, Mama, for such words of encouragement, sharing your story. I can go this far. So don't always say you don't have time, you don't have time. This is the part that is thinking the other way. That's a good one. And I like what she said that she's going to give her boss a sack later. Hey, I wonder what the boss seeing a sack later. I for just sleep and say, Abeg, I know they go work that day. How can you give me a sack later? How about for what now? Sophia, please. So, Mr. Bassi, yes, Align Cup. I see you, man. All right. Right. The phone goes on. You know, this is a story room. Like I said, if you have heard of story.
Yeah.
Story.
So you hear a lot of stories. When you go back home, if you don't have one, next meeting, God will give you a story in Longrich. Let's hear from one of us. He's a student, a year 2 student in the university that and he's in Diamond 3. I don't know how he made it. I don't know how he achieved such, but let's hear him out. He is a digital media consultant working here and there to make sure things are in place for us to have Zoom meeting. It is Sammy that has made it come to Sammy, are you
Yeah,
there?
I'm hearing you very well.
Hi, Sammy.
Your story.
Yeah, it's very
Sammy,
interesting, this business especially.
welcome,
Back
Sammy.
in 2019, I was very broke as a student. As in hustling around town, running everywhere, until back in say late uh, let me say by in August, I was somewhere. So I started asking myself some questions. Say, is this how I'll be doing till so back in August, I asked myself, is this how I'm going to do until I make it in life? Must I be running around, going
Looks like we lost him.
Hello.
Yeah, it looks like we lost Sammy.
Okay.
Mm. Welcome
Yeah.
back, Sammy.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you. I think it's the network over here. It's
Mm.
very
Yeah, it,
yeah.
it's the network. Yeah, but I can hear you now.
Can hear me?
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can hear you.
Hello. Can you hear us? We are hearing you. I'm hearing you from my
Yeah.
direction.
Yeah.
I'm hearing you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So
Yeah.
I said back in 2019 when Mrs. Ida introduced the Longrich business to me, I was skeptical about it for the first time. I was very skeptical about it. So I was just in church one day and something just struck to me. Wait, you are a digital marketer. How can you convert social, as in multi-level marketing, into digital marketing? Multi-level marketing in Longrich, they have products, and you are struggling to like look for products to like sell online. So why don't you just use what Longrich is offering and switch it and run it as a digital marketing business? Are you hearing me?
Yes, we are hearing
Hello?
you. We
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
hear
Yes.
you.
so,
Yes.
right,
Go
so,
ahead. We can hear
Yeah,
you.
go ahead. We are hearing you.
okay. Okay. So that's how it all started. Okay. So that's how it all started, and I took up the business in January 2019. I signed up. Um, I signed up, took up the business very seriously. I was like running my business in another level, as in using social media, Facebook, digital marketing. I was insane when I found out about the compli incentives from Longrich. It was wow, because how can you achieve all this within a very short amount of time? I went all through the testimonials of everybody. It was amazing because you can see someone just with small amount of 40,000 naira or 3,000 naira, giving himself like 3 months, 3 years, 1 year, most 2 years. The person now a millionaire, has been earning every week, as in it was amazing to me. So I'll advise everybody just to take the business very seriously, very seriously.
Wow.
Hello,
Hello.
is Mrs.
Hello,
Dara online?
Sammy.
We can hear you loud and clear. Idara is not
Hello,
online. Yes. Can you hear us? S-
hello.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
we
can
can hear.
hear you.
We can hear you.
I'm
Not
hearing you. I can hear you very well. I'm hearing you very well.
no, don't like it.
Are you
I'm
still
hearing
there?
you very well.
We can hear you, Sammy. We can hear you.
Yeah, we are hearing you, Sammy.
I'm trying to reconnect Mrs. Dara. She just lost out. I'm trying to reconnect her. You guys should just hold on, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh, uh,
Sammy, are you there?
Hello.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Okay, I think we should have her online now.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
back.
Right.
it's
I'm
good
back.
to have you back.
Welcome,
But
Ray. Good to have you back.
I tell you,
it's what
back.
made me herself
Welcome,
back.
welcome.
Okay, so, oh, Sammy, I missed your story part of it. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, so, all right, we are all together. Sammy,
My
are you
network
done?
is very bad here.
Yeah, Sammy, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hi.
Sorry, you missed it. My
okay,
network is very bad here. I need to like off my video. I can, yeah.
okay. All right, Sammy, thank you for your story. That's inspiring. For those of us that are students and you feel the business is not, you can't do it. We have heard from the student. He has told us how he has successfully become a Longrich member and he is earning weekly. So you are a student, you've got no excuses. You can do the same business comfortably well. You talk to people, you share the business, and you earn weekly. Our products are daily consumables. There are
Yeah.
things you use daily at home, so nobody has an excuse. Even if you don't do anything, everybody here, we have brushed our teeth this morning. All of us here. So our products produces daily consumables. All of us here. All right, okay, so wow, I've seen a lot of faces, a lot of people, and I'm going to call up anybody right now to tell us a story. Someone has to tell us a story. Tell you. Okay, Mr. Bassi, you need to tell us a story.
Nke kumabasi. Ay,
Yeah.
Shimama is really having a laugh.
Yes, sweetheart, I am.
I have not forgotten the language. Yeah. I would say Longrich is a blessing. I came across Longrich in 2019. That was around November. I was actually looking for a business. So I came across so many other businesses because I've done network marketing in the past. And I just end up spending money buying products, keeping them on the shelf. Some of them will even expire with me. And so I said to myself, there were some certain criteria I kept in place. I'm looking for a business, network marketing business, that would not require me to have an auto ship as a mandatory thing that I have to be paying every month. And luckily, I came across Longrich, and that was the first thing I was looking for. Is there any auto ship? They told me no, there is no auto ship. For those of us who don't understand what auto ship is, you know, we're so blessed with Longrich because there are some companies out there, they'll tell you every month you must spend at least $100 in order for you to qualify, in order for your PVs to remain active. So whether you're making money, you're not making money, at the end of the month, they will debit that money from your account. So, and then they use that money to pay others. Whether you make money, you don't make money, they don't care. So I was looking for something like that. And luckily, Longrich had that. And the second thing I was looking for was if in a particular month I'm not very active, I'm not able to generate some points or PVs, will my PVs be flushed away? And the answer was no. With Longrich, they don't flush away your PVs. Your PVs remain, they are yours forever. I said, wow, this is interesting. So I went online to check, to do some more research on the company. And I came across a video by this lady, Eti Benson. What's her first name?
Udeme.
Udeme Eti Benson. Yeah, so I came across her video and she was actually doing a documentary in a Longrich town. So I was very impressed with what I saw. So, and during that time, I had like I was going through some difficult times. I wasn't really working. And I said to myself, this is what I want to do, but I don't have the money to start right away. So because I was happy with what I saw and what the company was offering, so I went on Facebook. I created a fan page, a business fan page on Longrich. So I joined the Longrich WhatsApp group. I wasn't a member with Longrich, but I did all of those things. So I started posting stuff with regards to Longrich here and there, all over the place on that page, not on my Facebook profile, but on that particular business page.
Okay.
So, and then I registered with 20 pounds. So, yeah, because I did not have the money, I registered with 20 pounds. And if you convert 20 pounds to Naira, that's about 5,000 Naira or 6,000 Naira, I think so. So I registered with that. So I started running adverts with the same documentary, because the thing is that I watched a documentary and I was impressed with what I saw. So if I was impressed with what I saw, that means if another person watches that same documentary, it's going to make sense to them. So I used that documentary to run the advert on Facebook, and luckily Facebook approved my ads. So I ran the advert. I had up to about 59,000 people saw the advert.
Wow.
On Facebook. And then out of that 59 people who saw the advert, it's so unfortunate that people will see gold, but they can't recognize that it's gold. So few people responded to the advert. And then I had some sign-ups from that advert who sign up into Longrich. And yeah, I know I should continue with those adverts, but at the moment, because of the COVID-19 thing, it really like killed my spirit. But I don't want to go into all that. It's something that I want to get back into it, but I just want to see how things will turn out within the next 2 or 3 weeks from now. I would say the reason I also stopped running those adverts is because of what is happening here in the UK. So far, we've lost about 37,000 people have died from this thing. So
Wow.
it does affect me emotionally, psychologically. So these are the
Wow.
things, yeah, that has been a problem right now. So and then, but thank God for people like Mrs. Idara, because when I came across Mrs. Idara and Nancy happened to be my upline. So they've been encouraging me quite a lot. So, and recently, Mrs. Idara said to me, Basi, you've not been doing what you used to do before anymore. What's going on? What's happening? So I said to her that somehow psychologically, I'm not okay. So, but I will come back to do what I have to do. Again, I'm also thinking maybe people will not be interested in Longrich right now with the present condition, the pandemic that is going on, because it's not only happening here in the UK, it happens all over the whole world. It's a global thing. So I was just looking at people may not have the money to come into it and all the rest. So she said to me, no, don't think that way, because people are signing up, and she'll be sending me a payment proof from people and all the rest. So yeah, so far it's been good. And it's been really helpful to my family as well. Because my dad, I remember my dad had some, I'm having some echo. Sorry.
Yeah.
My dad had some problems with regards to arthritis. So, and I called Mrs. Idara. I said, my dad can walk. And she said, what's the problem? So I told her what the problem is. And she said to me, get some Arthro Super Reviver capsules for your dad, get some calcium. So I made the payment immediately, and my brother rushed to you, picked up the tablets, and they gave it to my dad. The next day, my dad got up and started walking.
Wow.
So it's not just the financial aspect of it. It's the,
Yeah.
yeah, you want to look at the health
Mm-hmm.
angle of it. So
Yeah.
even my mom also the same thing. And even here in the UK, was it last month? Yeah, last month. And my girlfriend had some serious problem with because she had a period and she was going through a lot of pain. So I called Idara. Idara didn't pick up. So I called Nancy, and Nancy said to me, you just need to get her some panty liners, get her the berries oil, get her the calcium. So thank God, my stock is, the guy lives in Manchester, whereas I'm in London, and my girlfriend lives in Manchester, as God will have it. So I called my stockist. I said, "This is the situation. Is there anything you can do to help?" He said to me, "Yes, Basi. You know, I would like to put it through Royal Mail so that they can deliver it tomorrow morning. But because she's in pain right now, it's gonna take him about 30 minutes to drive to where she is. But because I've always been ordering stuff from him, is going to sacrifice that for me." I said,
Wow.
I was impressed. So he hurriedly drove all the way to where she was and delivered the panty liners, the berry oil, and the
Wow.
calcium.
Wow.
Immediately, she put those calcium and the berries oil in her mouth and chewed it. Within the next morning, she took it like around 7 p.m. in the evening. By the next morning, she woke up. When she woke up, she called me because we usually talk on video call and stuff like that. So she called me with a video call. When she called me, she was smiling. I said, "This one that you're smiling like this, tell me, what's the secret?" She said, "Basi, you don't know what you've done to me." I said, "What?" She said to me, "The thing works like magic." She
Wow.
said, "The thing worked like magic."
Wow.
I said, "Really?" She said, "Yeah." I said, tell me what happened. She said, I woke up this morning. I had a very good sleep last night. And I woke up this morning, no pain, everything gone. I said, really? She said, yes. So I had to
Gone.
encourage her. Yeah, I had to encourage her. I said to her, you know what you've got to do is just continue using you use the panty liners after your period. For now, just use the pad. And after your period, stick to the panty liners.
The pan
But
line.
yeah, but with the tablets, continue chewing those tablets.
Okay.
And she said, yeah, fine. And she's been doing that. So right now we're just waiting to see this month, this is usual stuff that women do every month. So we want to see how it's going to turn out this month. So, but I believe that, I believe that she'll be okay.
Sure.
Yeah. And from the look of things, I believe that if by this month, if she's not going to experience that pain any longer, I know that she will spread the gospel. Yeah, because she said she's got some friends also who experience things like that. Yeah, so, and I believe that she's gonna tell them, and through that testimony, we should be able to see some people come into Longrich and also better the lives of others. It's not just about the financial aspect of it, but
Exactly.
when you're able to take away pain from somebody and then put smile on their face, it's even much more better than the financial aspect of it. So, and I'm so grateful, even with the thank you that I get from people like Chukwuemeka. He will send me a message and said to me, but they just paid me some money today from Longrich.
Wow.
I said, really? So what happened?
Wow.
He said he would tell me, oh, they paid me so and so amount last week, and this week they've paid me again. And 2 days ago, he sent me a message. He said, I did not even sign up this person. It's my downline who signed up them, but I'm getting paid. Thank you so much, Basi. So this business is all about helping others, and by helping others, you also smile. It puts money in your pocket. Yeah. So, and
Thank you.
happy to see everybody.
Wow. Happy to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you so much for your time and for listening. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. So before we wrap up, let's conclude. If you have your prospect here or your downlines here, good one. But if you don't have, Mr. Basi said he's going to record what we are doing now. So when he's done, we can get a copy of our first Zoom meeting. Please let it be within our team first. The next one, we can send it to Facebook. This was our first at home, and our story room was fun. So yeah, we did our best today. Wow, I'm so excited. Everybody, Mama, also, so I'm so excited to have you in the house, Mr. Basi, Princess Ama,
Thank you,
Sister Augusta, Mr. Ibex. There are so many. You all have been amazing team. We love you all. Now, from the summary, this business is working. Longrich is real. Longrich is paying weekly. You don't need to negotiate with anybody. I mean, when will my pay come? It comes directly into your bank account. You get it. We don't do e-wallet. No e-wallet something. We don't give targets, no pressure. Wherever you work and stop, you continue from there. We listened to Mr. Basi because of the COVID-19 and he paused. And anytime he's ready to go back, he starts from where he stopped. So there is no pressure, there is no mentality. you do everything at your own pace. I mean, you pay yourself salary. That's the meaning. Like Mr. Bassi stopped paying himself salary. That is it. When he starts up, he start earning. So it's like that. So, and the most important thing is that our product is working. Our next meeting, we all are going to talk about our product. Products are highly effective. A lot of testimonies I can't count is because of the products that my entire family did. We had a testimony. So let us keep preaching Longrich. Let your Longrich business go on. Don't relax. If you're not active, get active. Share it on Facebook. Have a page. Share it to your friends. And Chimama said, your enemies. If you don't have friends, look for an enemy.
Bam.
Bam.
The business. So it's been a nice one today. I'll miss you all. Yeah, we are going to see ourselves again. We'll announce our next Zoom meeting, and we all will see ourselves again. Stay home. Thank God for life. Each source of strength and life. Without him, we cannot do anything. I love you all. This meeting ends right now. See you all in
See you.
next group. Thank you so much, Chimama.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
See you, Mr. Bassi.
Thank
Ama,
you.
miss you all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Stay safe.